Now from T-Mobile Park in.
Play ball. 3 out. He's out.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Danny Freeman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 197 in his career, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in, Leroy McGrath. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
And there's one away. Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of...
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. Hops this one up. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The M's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs on 9 hits.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Stepping in, Danny Freeman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Out towards second. Fielded by Panic. 1 there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that
Welcome back as Seattle prepares for their 3rd turn through the order, and fans of the Mariners have really been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special...
So striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right
now. He spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So stepping in,
the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 38.
Digging in, Danny Freeman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Danny Freeman.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Strike. Heading into the box.
Left fielder, Robbie. Ball.
3 out.
Your attention, please.
3
pitching for the Mariners.
3
Number 41.
Digging in, Danny Freeman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Cleveland scored. Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod.
Ball 4, take the ball. 3.
Now in the box, Danny Freeman. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Danny.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now for the Angels, Williams Astudillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman.
Danny.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Now batter.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Aledmus Diaz.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy.
Healy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Digging in and looking for more. Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been. Jake Junis gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Trout is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got an 18-game hit streak going right now. When you get to this point, people wake up in the morning and go, what did he do? And they look at the box score. Did he get another hit? It's starting to get fun.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 64.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard liner to center field. Trout is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 13. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. It's a panic covering. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. All in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mariners 4 and the Angels 2. Freeman up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward.
The
now,
first baseman, number 7, John Mazzo.
digging in now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line to the right side. Henniger is there. Let's see if they test it. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping up to the plate, Williams.
Number 64. Your attention, please.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 tonight. Seattle led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Wilson wins in relief of the victory.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the...
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit
the catcher, Gary.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Up next for the Rangers, Patrick Wisdom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Ready now, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Ready for another chance. Danny Freeman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get come up with a big RBI.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Melvin Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, line towards center field. Rodriguez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Texas Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
For the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 6.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get... Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, and nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Right, you're here, you're here, you're here.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
So now it'll be the fourth.
Now batter, Gary Sanchez.
Ball four, take the base. Ball four, take the base.
Stepping up now, Danny Freeman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Freeman.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more.
Leading off the inning, Melvin Rodriguez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Melvin Rodriguez.
The ground out to short. Freeman takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now batting, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
Smith blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
So striding in, Tim Kugler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Kugler.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The throw pulls him off the bag. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington. Jude Cannon, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher. And I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me. A sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today. Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Gallo is going to have room out there as he... At the plate, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner is in from second.
Hang on, right here, right
the
here.
relay throw, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs. Ready once again, Danny Freeman.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way.
Come on, you can
Sent
beat it.
on
You
the
can beat it.
ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging into trying to
For the Rangers, the center fielder, Justin.
He's safe.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Texas scored a lucky 13 in this one. Jude Cannon earns his...
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State, and Minute Maid.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Danny Freeman is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. And that's a special home run. Danny Freeman continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bouncer to the left side. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Mariners lead it 3-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman.
The shortstop, Danny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Steiner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Bour.
Designated hitter, Justin Bour.
Hit on the ground to short. Freeman has it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Danny Freeman, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny Freeman.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. And now the Mariners DH, Aledmus Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Come on, slide.
Pitch taken
Get down.
for ball 4. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Into the box. Now, right.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. Scrambling back to third, he's in there as also.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, a contest from the AL. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch.
Freeman.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 201 in his career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it, and the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Houston wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Caleb Smith earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
13 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, a matchup. The Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
On a line to shortstop. Now a throw to first. Doubles up the runner. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. A double play ball to second. 4. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Hit back up the middle. Freeman ranging up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Hey, we're still.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out.
Ready for another shot now. George.
Number 4, Joel.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Houston Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Freeman.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the. So digging in now, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Gallo has a play. 2 down. Long throw to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So now up steps Isaiah Connor. Falefa.
The catcher, Isaiah Connor Falefa.
Next for Seattle, Danny Freeman.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Rodriguez on the move. And run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have.
Settling in now, Justin Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's one on to first, but not in time. Standing in, Danny Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So next to the plate for Texas, Melvin Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-1.
Short. Freeman scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Seattle Mariners took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Wilson wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Touki Toussaint couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.